Hello everybody, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to a new World of Tanks quick review. And today we'll have a look at the T-34-85 Rudy, which is at the moment on sale during the Advent calendar. And as you can see, we are at the moment on tanks.gg and we have it compared to the regular T-34-85. And as you can see, many things are green and some things are red. Most notable is you have worse HP to ton ratio on the worse engine in general. You have a little bit better fuel range and a little bit better gun soft stats, but that's about it. And I want to go quickly to the 3D model, so we can talk about that before going right into the gameplay. Yeah, good. I'm sorry. I needed to double check something here. It happened to me before that I was not recording, and it's annoying. And OBS is screwing me over today anyway. So yeah, sorry, back on track. 45mm of armor, the whole armor is completely meh. You can side script though with this flank here, and my throat is also not playing along. And the turret is quite bouncy when it comes to those sides frontally, but the cupola is huge and the gun mantle is most of the time weak. So do not try to trade, or do not try to convince yourself that you can bounce reliable shots of a tier 8 opponent or tier 7 or even tier 6. Against lower tiered opponents, the armor works though pretty nicely. If you go into full gun depression, which is -7, which is actually really great and good in my opinion, you have don't have great armor on your hull, but you still can do some workable stuff with your turret. The turret is actually, the gun mantler tends to eat a lot of shots. But yeah, I guess it is now time to get into the game. And for the people which are really wondering, what is the quick answer to getting the Rudy? Yes, I think it's a great tank. But yeah, now to the pros and cons of this vehicle. It has great penetration and it's 144mm with AP and 194 with APCR and 44 with HE. So in general, those stats are pretty darn good in my opinion for a medium tank, because you tend to do flanking while heavies tend to brawl frontally. So I'm happy about the penetration. To that, you have a DPM of 2100 with Brothers in Arms, with tank gun rumor and with Vents, which is actually pretty good, and you reload 4.95 seconds. And well, 180 damage per shot, this is something you are forced to be reckoned with. You have, as you could see, great mobility, even though you have 100 horsepower worse than the tier and your tech tree partner, it still feels rather fast, and you can reach your top speed and you really feel like a good and decent medium tank. And next up is its amazing crew trainer potential. 4 crew members, they have all the same stuff when it comes to being a crew trainer, like with your higher tiered vehicles. The Object 140, the Object 430 and the T-62A have the same crew layout when it comes to the commander being also your radio operator, and so on and so on. It's really an amazing crew trainer, and I already said that in my T-34-100 video that it is a great crew trainer. As you can see, the next point, or one of the next points, will also be the accuracy, but yeah. First and foremost, we go to the zero skill BR crew, which is, in my opinion, the biggest plus of that tank. Zero skill BR is simply something which you could even think about or calling broken or pay to win, because in the end you need to get half of the amount of experience to get the same crew skill. And this is also why female crew members are so good or so great or so amazing. Also, I brought the Rudy package again because of something, and again, this is my, what should I say, this is not true. It could not be true. It could also be right. It's my estimate or assumption, yes. This is the page of the Russian Tier 8 heavy tank ISM. And as you can see, when you go down here, the crew, it has 4 crew members with a commander, a driver, a gunner, and a loader. So I think at the moment that they will have have 4 crew members each, those tanks, those rear-turreted Soviet heavy tanks which are coming into the game. For more information, look in the description below or in the comment section below. But yeah, I think they will have 4 crew members, which would be absolutely great, because right now you get 4 crew members with brothers in arms. Do you see? This is why I also brought it again. And well, it's actually rather cheap. Next up, it has workable armor, as already talked about. The whole armor can bounce some stuff, the turret armor can bounce some stuff, but you should not rely on it. Still, it is armor when compared to something like a Skoda or something like the another medium Cheeto. It's something you can actually sometimes work with. And it has great accuracy, 0.37 with no crew skills at all, and 0.34 with brothers in arms, tank gun rammer, and with vents. It's actually pretty darn good in my opinion for a tier 6 medium tank, especially if it's Russian and has such a big gun. And lastly, it's great alpha striking potential. 180 damage is great. You can roll up to 200 without really problems, and even the T-34-85M did that just to me. 194 damage, it hurts a lot. You can dismantle the same tiered opponents pretty darn quick. And especially if you think about it, I can be dismantled in exactly 4 shots if they're all rolled correctly. 4 shots, this is 20 seconds or 15 seconds because you have 1 shot loaded already. Because you have 4.95 seconds reload time. So yeah. To the cons of the vehicle, it has hull armor, which is already called trash, and here I don't know what the accuracy is doing. I got a little bit trolled by the tank which flipped himself. The dispersion of the move is quite strong. It's not something like an Object 140. And it has a big fuel tank. And I wanted to quickly show you where they are lying. They are here, and they burn quite a lot because they get easily damaged, and then with the following shot they get easily put on fire. And lastly, it only gives 4 crew members. Yes, the ISU 122S gives more crew members, hence it is a little bit better because of the 0 skill beer crew, but it also works pretty darn well. And you can see where aiming in accuracy is working, and oh my, we actually even got a demolition there. That's actually pretty darn neat. We keep on doing some sniping shots. Maybe we can get 1 more shot on the ELC. We tried, I'm not sure if I hit though. We have to look afterwards, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, I think we hit him. So yeah, this was a pretty darn decent game. We definitely dismantled the enemies good. For the people which want to know what this tank really can do in other games, in a tier 8 game for example, I let you the link to the old gameplay in the description. And there we have it. 2 kills, 1689 damage. So let's go into what we've got. And yes, we hit the blind shot onto the ELC apparently, or onto another tank. I'm not entirely sure. No, it couldn't be the ELC. Which one? Which tank did I hit? The T-34? No, I hit that one. Stritzwagen. I hit 1 tank blind apparently, because we got 1860 damage. Top Gun and Confederate with 2 kills. We didn't were best in experience because kills are totally overrated. But yeah, we did quite some damage. 1860 damage and 22 shots, 12 hits and 10 penetrations. Those lot of missed shots became apparent when I shot the VK and I tried to destroy some housings. But 1473 damage from 300 meters plus is actually showing that this tank is a decent sniper. And minus 70 degrees gun depression, it also works in your favor. So let's wrap the Rudy up. I personally really enjoy the tank. I think it is great value, it's a great tank, it's a T-34-85 just as a premium basically. And I free marked the T-34-85, I'm now at 79% on the Rudy. So we'll see where this is going, and I enjoy playing it. It's a great crew chain, it's fun to play. So yeah, I'm confidently saying this is a good tank and you should consider buying it. simply because of the Brothers in Arms crew, its great crew potential and its fun potential. Also, you get a doggy. Sarik. Yes, those crew members which you get from the Rudy are apparently the same as the cast of the Rudy TV series. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you as much fun on the battlefield as possible when you not get focused by artillery. Bye bye!